알아서 좀 대바침비기 주 냠는 자와 당목군 직장주셈 장주셈 규례기 장주셈 이심비 돈에 저기다 대바침비 주 냠는 제고를 와지상 상교고만 도발라 아니 대바침비 주 냠는 제 대제발라는 당보 장주셈 요구네라 되네 군와 장주셈 이심비 혼에 냠는 제고래서 되네 자당 대바침비 주 냠네 딘 지용하라는 장주심기 냠는 지름바 단준준마 소야기 장주심을 로정 거순거래 뒤에다 안들이야 장주심비기 장주심기 파연유걸 마셔야 될 것은 또 디고슈거로 와다.
Good evening. We're looking at the Bodhisattva, engaging the Bodhisattva's way of life. This remarkable text which presents all the stages of training that a Bodhisattva engages in order to attain enlightenment. And to become a Bodhisattva, one has to first generate bodhicitta. It's a generation of bodhicitta that is the entry into the Mahayana, in that when one has walked through that doorway, where one has generated uncontrived bodhicitta in one's continuum, each and every practice that one trains one's mind in is there, then conjoined with bodhicitta, and thereby becomes a cause for enlightenment.
전주승이 마진비게 가와가제 체베나 디데 가와디게 네지 니버 총화래 상이 요고바도 규체로 말해지로다 완다 전주승이 심비 가와디는 바삼이 신나시레스 지나다 니기 전주승이 제부 제게 군예라네 심비게 계획 자와 간의 지내야 한심제 탐지기든 상계고바도 규체로래 제사디네자 니기 제부디야 심제 탐제 상계고바 바도비 바도 안 지게 뉴바다 제부 단고 연구어래서 니기 빼자제 전주심 위원된 도시당에서 그 생님만 디고 쉬로와.
In the first chapter, Shantideva is presenting the benefits of bodhicitta, and last week we looked at the seventh, which was utilizing the illustration of a banana tree, in that a banana tree will just bring about one set of fruit and then it is exhausted. So from a single cause comes a result that is not particularly long-term. The result is quickly realized. So this is likened to ordinary virtue. Whereas virtue that is conjoined with the mind of bodhicitta, so in other words, where one trains one's mind in virtue, and that mind is conjoined with bodhicitta, this is likened then rather to a wish-fulfilling tree, not a banana tree, in that a wish-fulfilling tree keeps producing results, and virtue that's conjoined with bodhicitta will lead to all results up to the very stage of the state of enlightenment. So this is was the seventh benefit of bodhicitta that has been presented, and serves to make us value and thereby aspire to generate bodhicitta within us.
Turning to
the 13th verse, the next benefits. Even if exceptionally terrible non-virtues have been committed, like relying upon a courageous hero when in tremendous peril, will be swiftly freed with the help of bodhicitta. Why do the conscientious not depend upon it?
ane jing nyuba kana siyore sene da janju simbi yunde da nyuba sena kesho sungorwa den ma diba shindu mize jena yang sidu nga zugi diba top chenpo shu jikche diba shin chenpo da top chenpo ane jige pe jik chakbo nyuba chenpo ro shide dene ki diba sawa je da diba digi jebu diye na ya ane jik diba jik jebu gaza wa kanga 지경한서 쇠단비배 강화 숙신부 용어에게 대보되내기 대보용에게 유티버지로 제가 이나야 Dene Dibadi na Dibadima, Mel Jamialia, Chanjo Sem Gombana, and the Jum to Grace, Jum Grace, as you told me, devotion to musician, a young Zeddy. Chanjo Sem Gomba and the Dene Dibachiva and Diba the Datu Grace, my Jum to Grace, devotion to musician, a young city. Just an Diba the nigger top chimbota, the nigger trouble, Nigger Devo Dunga, and the Musepa, two Shukchimbo, Yongo, Ledge, Dipa Sayo by Naya, Dibadi, Janju Sem Combina, Dibadi Tagri water.
First line here points us towards exceptionally terrible non-virtues that we may have done in this or previous lives, and those imprints abide on our continuum. If we generate bodhicitta, a further benefit of bodhicitta is that this virtuous mind will serve to eradicate, purify even the most terrible of non-virtues that we have committed.
Nuba Denis Yores as Humor, which is a Nuba Chimbo, but Dingorwa. Devotion to Mizena, young, Diva Chunchun Roda, Deneta, Chanshusam Gomna, Daya Yimbares, Diva Chimbo, Top Chimbo Shu, Diva Chimbotan, D. Jebu Dunga Potom of Yongoyaki, Diva Sasha Vene, Chanshusam Gomba, Tagores, Woroda, young Siadi, this word.
The first words we have, even if. So this serves to show that even if we have such terrible non-virtues, have committed such terrible non-virtues, don't lose heart. Do not give up and think that there is no hope. Even in such a dire circumstance, if one generates bodhicitta, the potential of bodhicitta is that even virtues of such grave negativity can be purified.
Just Bala Tene Jiva Chimbo Tar City, Daddy Imperial Charugore, just Bala Tene Jiva Chimbo Tar City, Anzugi, the bed, Jika, Nanzu Shene, Never Chimbo Saje, Twingan, Droya, the Ganga, Teniki Chimbo Tag, the Chikanzuki, Never Chimbo Sayo by Ina Yang. And the Niki Shena, Soto Tayada, the Niki Shena, Shena, Gina, Danga, Sugres and Gina, Danga, Sotangas with Gina, Shena, Shinigi, never saw you by name. Chipala Tines and me, Wanda Chimpo, Nubu Yuke, Denigi, and Della Dene, Digi Pa, Cuba Yunko, Resura, that the Yunga to the Chitin Betini, Chipumbu, Wachachimu, Nubacha, that the Pa. So Tangomara said that in the Sheven got Targorwa, Chisa, Peroji, Tenesungorwa, Chisa Palatine, the Nigga Ganga, Chiba Telepa, and Tarba Yungores, me, Pala said the Nuba Chimbo, the Wanda Chimbo, and then the Nigga Wanchi Chimbo, you can desolate dinner, and the Dusine, Tarba Yungores.
Even if exceptionally terrible non-virtues have been committed, like relying upon a courageous hero when in tremendous peril. Here the analogy in the second line draws us to the illustration that if we find ourselves in a situation of grave danger, perhaps we're going to be arrested and detained, facing severe punishment. In desperation, we'd seek out a courageous hero, someone that we could turn to for aid, someone with power and influence to come to our assistance when we're facing grave danger.
Dinashin Palachimbo, the Ajikin on the Paso, Jodu, Lamga, Kale, Semjing, Nuchi, Yagish, Nyanga Chimbo, Shushu, Vaina, the Nigi Soso, Tinidro, Tuyalia, Ganga, and the Nigi, Lamgalia, Jignata, Chikpa Chimbo, Sol, Yanga, the Nigi Shengi, Nuegi, Jiva Chimbo, Never, Nyanga Yuvene, the Nabatualia. Mi Wanda Chimbo, Low Chimbo, Tin Nuba Chimbo, the Nila, Dinner, Dig Robertson Party, Tivena, the Nyanga Member del Tarjan Dryores, Draw to go to was or the bit, and they didn't do Palatinas and Dusin bit, the Negaman which I or water.
Well, similarly, if we have to travel somewhere dangerous, going through a land where there are lots of thieves and wild animals, for most of this would be daunting. And we would seek out a companion, someone who was brave and courageous and skilled and could provide us with aid and assistance.
그래서 데니기 냥아다 셴나 직과 첨보 여바이나양 셴다기 우치 왕나 첨보다 로 첨보딘 뉴베 첨보 될 때네 강아디게 세투도아스 디나신레서 당아주 직과 첨보 셴나 첨보디 디바 톱 첨보다 제고 동아 바도메 용고에기 데서 직과 용고에 여바이나양 왕다 첨보 나신 자주 셈 콤바디 콤베 뉴바 될 때네 디바디 파 점야당 디 대고 동안 용모가데 메세바 강아치 뭐 용모가데 자주심 공부도 마안 메바스 투고레스 제가 자주심라 공부하는 자주심리아 뉴바텐 시오레 송거보다
What is being likened to someone who's courageous and powerful, who can protect one from grave danger, is the mind of enlightenment, bodhicitta itself. This mind can protect us, just like in these illustrations where we return to someone external who is powerful, skilled and brave. Here, bodhicitta, this mind, has these good qualities.
사다가 저기 디바 첨보 라비온데 디바디 다 디바 치쇼데 녀와게 유디르바다 제사 녀와게 유 디바 디비게 디바다 디바사벨레디 녀와게 데레네 중화데 돈도 얘는 안저 코와게기 밀라 라라게 동안용화게 네 디바디게 차거로와다 제사 데네게 디바도 첨보사죠 제사다 데네게 자주셈 공백이 디바디게 파 좀그리에서 오라다 네네 녀와게 뭐가 차기리 해서지 제사 디네 인자다 아줄이야 데려 안에 저기 디바 첨보 참여게 레야당 저기 데네게 참여게 레사야 디게 디바디게 전주심 겁나 안 참여게 레디게 다투그레 두고 말해 해야지 당은 저기 제바체야 된 지워로 삼단에 딜리거와 제사 참여게 레네 전주심 겁바네 다투고래 해시고로다
Powerful non-virtuous deeds that we may have committed in this or past lives that abide on our continuum, they ripen at the time of death, have the strength to propel us to rebirth in the hell realms. Powerful non-virtues of middling strength will lead to rebirth as a spirit, and weaker non-virtues will lead to rebirth as an animal. Such a terrible fate is something that if we reflect on well, an urgency will arise within us, a determination to purify our continuum of such imprints so as to avert the fate of being born in the lower realms. So if we think to ourselves, can bodhicitta really protect us? Well, the teachings show that bodhicitta can even protect one from the ripening results of the 5 deeds of immediate retribution. So even those most powerful misdeeds which will ripen in the next rebirth, bodhicitta can protect from even those.
데네 자다 대한 삼노 저기 데네 시클리고래 제사 레리아 녀와다 돈도게게 로 레리아 용에게 레다는 용화망에 용에 많이 빌레 세디 안나 소용으로 하지 용왕에 빌레 용에래도 인지 미지 안데라 깨제 디동안 용왕에 바래 세디 타셔 바래 세지 레지 용으로 해서 제사 용에 레세 제사다 데니게 녀와게게 녀와 찬야다 잔야로서 게게 용에게 레지 사바이네 데네 잔슈셈 공바이네 디다도 그리베스 그래서 네 다투고이나 그 용에 레 많이 바차기 와서 용의 레랍도 레데 사세베실레 제부디 인지 미주 용고야 레스 고라스 제산 자주섬 겁나디 다바이나 아니 제부디 용고면도 와스 대 먼저 와자도 용의 레 차기면도 와스 제산다디 용의 레 송와디네 가와 차기도 와스 디간에 레사디 한 데니기 지와다 삼라 용그와
Karma can be divided in many ways. A further way to divide it is karma that is definite to be experienced and karma that is not definite to be experienced. Here it's being stated, or in general, it is stated about that bodhicitta can even protect one from karma that is definite to be experienced. So then a question may arise, if karma is definite to be experienced, how can one be protected from experiencing something which is definite to be experienced?
데니게 안에 된 용의길에 janju gombeke dagiri belana janju gomane nyongwe le dia dagiri es orda nyongwe le da ne tin jebu tinji mitunga nyonggo mares gugo mares ande janju gombaina nyongwe le dia da je ane tunga nyongmoya chagiri es orda.
The text states explicitly that bodhicitta can definitely purify even karma that is certain to be experienced.
네 다나는 nyongwe la게 가르친 라버레라 나다 nyongwe 세디 고 제부 nyong와를 내버레라도 인지미지 제부 nyong고레라도 갈라고선 되네길레 넘버 톱 친제 싸바체 델레 냠보 땡제 마샤바 샤바나 제부 인지미지 nyong고레스 인자 뇨 되네지라 nyongwe길레라고 그래세 제사디 제부디 마샤바나 고 냠보 땡제 파 마샤바 있나 그 제부디 인지미지 델레 nyong고 그래서 제산 되네 용어를 내라고 그래서 레 가셔야 그 마샤바이나 인지미지 치마는 용어야 차고 말디 샤나르게 안 글리글리진 제마디와 용어야다 되니스마도 데 가브리엘야 용어 망에 마녀와제 안에 그 제부 마민바 용어로와 그래서 되네서 용어를 내서야돼 님보기 곰제 님비게 마샤바 있나 타고 마 개와 치마들 인지미지 개와 치마들 바뀌에지네 디동아 용어 바인자다 용어를 내라고 그래서 제사 용엘에서 데니실라그마도 인지미지 제부디 권님보 땡제 샤바이나 샤마토바제 인지미지 제부 용고래라고 말 용에서야디 레디 깨워치마 동아 다가라 깨워치마 다가라 동아 용고에 레제 사바이나 레디 님보 톱제 님부기 땡제 마샤바이나 인지미지 깨워치마들 제부 용고가 차고 그래서 데니기 레들은 용엘이라고 그래서 마도 용엘에서 야디 레간에 사바는 님비가 파 좀야 기내 메디겐디 말해서 그러다 데니질라고 말해서.
Let's look at first then look at this twofold division. Karma that is not definite to be experienced means it's not definite to be experienced in the next life. It may be experienced in several or many lifetimes to come. Whereas karma that is definite to be experienced is definite to be experienced in one's next life. Unless a powerful antidote is applied. If a powerful antidote is not applied, one will experience such karmic imprints in one's next rebirth. If a powerful karmic imprint, a powerful antidote such as bodhicitta is applied, even karma that is definite to be experienced can be purified.
나 데네기 안에 janju 고메야 될이야 데네기 직접 첨보지 지푸시우지 곧 겨톱 첨보 슈지 뉴베 첨보 지차 여바데 가르슬람나다 janju 곰세디 가르스네 비능한주기 샘전 탐제를 미지네 샘전 탐제를 미지네 가서 샘전디야 샘제스랑 가서 미다 하다 냐와다 이도다 두르 용소소바 샘전 용소소바라 파미 제가 샘전 대다 탐제 동화단 자고도 되게 콘솔리 되게 두고도 샘베게 유미유디 샘전 탐제기 돈날 삼다 미네 니 돈달라 네 콘솔리 동화세야단 되게 두비알라 탑람디 약쇼의 상기고 말이지. 제가 네 상기고 뭐 타고도 샘비게 삼로디 인자 디기 미유디 샘전고 체도자와 샘전 탐지기 동화세야 디기 두비에게 삼다샤벤자 다janju 되니게 삼로디 야첨부 휴지 인자디 개화디 야첨부 차와디 뉴버첨부 차와디 송고로 봐.
This is then, it's important then here to understand why it is that bodhicitta is such a powerful antidote. It's to give rise to genuine determination to become a bodhisattva. One needs to have a clear and definite understanding so that these benefits can settle deep within one's mind. Bodhicitta is such a powerful antidote because the mind of enlightenment is a mind that is generated with as an object each and every sentient being across all realms. Whether the kind, dear mother sentient being is before the practitioner, a being that the practitioner knows in this life, or a being even in a distant realm, a realm that the practitioner cannot even conceive of, nevertheless, that being is held as dear to the practitioner. And the sincere aspiration that has arisen, may this being abide in lasting, stable happiness, a happiness that is never punctuated by even the slightest of pain or misery. May all beings, equally and without exception, abide in happiness. And to bring this about, to make this aspiration reality, I will do everything I can to become a Buddha as quickly as possible. So therefore, I will put all my energy into becoming a Buddha for the sake of each and every mother being, whomever they are. So because a mind such as this mind of bodhicitta, is so incredibly vast, encompassing all beings, encompassing the broadest forms of beneficial actions to benefit the broadest form of beings, and to achieve the greatest of goals, to become a Buddha, so that each being can be led to their own enlightenment. Such a vast mind can but only create incredibly powerful virtue.
Semjen Tamje and Sang Mayegi Bardo, Nays Pembertuche, Semjen Tamje, Dusu Gazu Governor, Semjen Tamje, Sang Mayegi Bardo, Nay, Pembertuche, Semjen Tamje, Sangilia, Gugin Sembe, Dikovala, and Tapchoto Juba, San Yogo Marish. These are Semjen, San Yogo Motover, Chigin Sembe, Samloti, Duki Chena, Semjen Tam, Sangi Saloko, Sayas, Chigamaleba, San Yogo. Chico Masaji Bardo and Janle Pember Tugin, Shinti, Dunga Sea, and Digi Pember Tugin. These are the tablam de Yasho San Yoko Marisha, these are San Yoko Toba Chicken Sebi, some of these Tangu Baza, that Janju Semdi, quote, Miyu Chen Chanena, Semjan Tamji Dana, Semjan Tamji Dunga Sea, and Digi Tubia. Dugi Chanena, Semjan Tamji, Sanye, Sanye Masayu Bardo, Sanye Salia, Go Masayu Bardo, and Ngi Chene, Konsuka Ganga. Digi Tuviada, Dunga Seva Chicken, Didonala Sayoko, Toba Chicken, some died. Jisa Samlo de Pemasita, you Migu Chen is not Yachim Dile Yachawa me, the Dugi Chen some down and Dile du Ringach Merwada, the Negi some died, Janju Sem de Pemasivida, Chicken Nuba Chimbores, Jisa, and then Son and Bottom of a Chimbore said, Nuba Chimbi, Zero is in the Rwada.
We need to settle this deep within us so that we can really understand what makes bodhicitta so remarkable. The bodhisattva then holds deep within their heart the determination that for each and every single mother sentient being, no matter who they are, no matter where they are, their welfare is dear, precious to me. No matter how long it takes, no matter what I need to do, I will be there for them, to guide them to enlightenment. No being, in no situation, is unworthy of my care and attention. No duration to help a single being is too long. No action is too much to ask of me. Every being matters. Their freedom from suffering matters. What mind is as broad as this? What outlook is as expansive as this? What mind is as far-sighted as this? No mind can compare to bodhicitta. Hence, the virtue that it accumulates is incomparable, and thereby the amount that it can purify is incomparable.
Janju Semdi Kiegi, Yuchen and Shaban, Yu Jam Nije, Janju Sem, Jam Nije Kumyada, the Nigel Hassan Namda Kumbegi, the Nigi, Gomba Latina, Semjan Tamji, Dunga Jana Sembe, Nije, Semjan Tamja Lemine, Semjan with Digi Dubiagi, and the Jig, Digi Duna Sembe, Jamba Kumbia. Then Semjan Tamja Dunga and Jawa, Digi Duang, Niji, Hassan Namda. Di Gure Koran, Nubachimbo, she would tell it in a give it Jewinza and go Delia and a Sunam Chimbo, the Nubachimbo Chixia. 다 장주심 고롱기 제비천에 저거는 장주심 공부할때 제부 산제 고방 톱투고 그래서 산제 고방 톱은 랑 뭐에 전에나 최 탐제 마신 가서 마신 바 탐제 세네 년에 균 탐제단 자와 연대 탐제의 대바 차야 니 전에 심전 탐제게 됨 감나 뭐봐 선바 지다와 신도 신할에 편바 뒤다 나바군도 판바치 줍투긴 산제 고방 톱투고 완자 유치네 삼담에나 전시샘도 뱀마시기 지게 연된 치모도 뉴버치모체 근데 디비천에 삼담에네 전시샘디 아직 뉴버치모도 연된 치모딘 시리에 디네 인자당은 전시샘디 지 코로나기 미치체도 자와다 아는 코로나 오다 유다 제부 간데호나 삼담에나 다 전시샘디 딜레 하바지 매바자 삼론하네 지나고 전시샘디 뱀마시 뉴버치모레 대선 디바칸의 제외네 전시샘 공부하는데 마 안지가 좀도 그래 사지 소야도 좀 자로지네 인사로
When meditating on why bodhicitta is such an incomparable mind, then recall these terms: the causes for bodhicitta and the result of bodhicitta. It's these two that determine why bodhicitta is so incomparable. If we think of the causes, first, equanimity is generated. Thereafter, recognizing the close and intimate relationship that the practitioner has with all dear mother beings. So now, already at the outset, a closeness has been drawn to each and every being across the realms. This then is developed as their kindness, and the wish to repay the kindness is developed into love and compassion. Now, by the time that love and compassion are rising in a profound and powerful manner, the practitioner has been training, developing many powerful causes over an extensive period, and they develop that love and compassion further into the universal responsibility of universal, the altruistic attitude of universal responsibility. Again, this is taking time and repeated contemplation, so the causes arising within the mind of the practitioner are incredibly powerful. And then comes about the determination: I will become a Buddha for the sake of each and every kind and dear mother sentient being. Here we think of all these causes that are required to generate bodhicitta, generated again and again and again until it's uncontrived. And then what's going to be engaged in are the various perfections, all adding strength to this mind. So these are all causes, and the result is to become a Buddha for the sake of others, the most phenomenal of causes. And for the sake of others means so I can lead them to liberation and enlightenment, and even a more expansive final goal, final result. So when you look at all these causes that it takes to generate uncontrived bodhicitta and develop it further into the enlightened state itself, as well as the final goal, enlightenment for the practitioner in order to lead all beings to liberation and enlightenment, the result, seeing all that together, we can see why bodhicitta is incomparable in terms of cultivating virtue and thereby in purifying non-virtue.
내가 강라 때문에 유교 조교 와서데 제가 강라 때문에 세도 강 세대다 자주샘 세대 제가 자주샘디 곰제랑 유라게 쉐마만이 베주 유라게 데 곰바 될라 때문에 아니 유점게서 남자 아니 코위게 가서 나선라게 동아데 되셔야지 되네게 뇨모가 동아들 로와 유어를 준 가서 저 유어에 세도 될라 저 투고어에 세 투고어에 세대 조와랑 나선 게와 딜레 졸센트 마게와제 아니 마게기 레시 뇨모 레사베네 델라 마게와제 델레 조와 조 유아레세드 마게와제 두가 마게와 제투고레세 월다.
The third line will be swiftly freed with the help of bodhicitta. Having generated uncontrived bodhicitta, now the bodhisattva can be confident that the causes on their continuum that would otherwise have led to rebirth in the lower realms, these will not ripen. And in this way, they can they know they are freed from being reborn in the lower realms due to having generated uncontrived bodhicitta.
Gang la din yu zhuo yu wa xia de yang ji du xin ne ge xi da zhen xu shen ba ji nie wa le pa ji jie wa ngang song de nie wa de li jie wa yin ne ya lam sang zhuo ge res lam sang gyok ji jie ne lam sang ane du wa de sil ma de nyo mo ji lam sang zhuo tu ge res an zo pe na nga zo po li de pa sal da wa na ji ba ma po li ma yu xia ban sa la tuk si box sin ya pa yong ge res on di na ni zhen shen ba ge xi zhen xu shen ba ji nye wa le kye wa yin na ya nye ma le yi wong ge si kye wa yin na ya lam sa ya ani nye wa le pe yu zam chi test chi de chen lam sa ya ba tar tu ge den de le ji re se.
However, should the Bodhisattva still have on their continuum an exceptionally powerful negative imprint which does still manage to propel them to rebirth in the lower realms, such as even in the hells, the rebirth there will be of the briefest of moments. Their bodhicitta will lead to them swiftly being freed from such a rebirth. Just like a ball falling down, it will immediately bounce back up. This is the help that bodhicitta will provide, and in a moment, the bodhisattva will take rebirth out of the lower realms.
Deni ge da janju sem de ya nyuba deni chiyo ba yinza de la ba che chen na ji me de si le jisan de la ba cha chen nam si de dang ji ngan zu ko ge dong a le ta wa de ba dong a ge dong a le ta ra che dong a le ge wa mi de ba ba ye de le ya an de ji de su le ba ye ding gi ba ye dian che ba ye de dian bi ge an sam lo ye yin de ge da janju sem 마공바 가능스 공부말에 공부를 와서 그래. 세상은 저 코비에 동안에 타고 다라제 다 타고도 선배가 삼로드네 코와래 게래야 바위가 가지고라고 수행지로 와. 그 수행지는 마디마 사조서에 선배기 수행지로 어디 이 양치디 마치데 삽삽지 죽으로 왔다가 사그래서 수행지 바위가 봐서 삼드네 남이야 마다 와지 샘디 바 삽삽신 죽으로 된 제사 ngāsūngi dungā nyōngā mīdiyo bāyānsā ngāsū dungā lā tāwā diyo bā dungā lā mīdiyo bāyānsā tēlā yā bā yu bā tēnē tīki mā tēnē thārki chik nyōnggirī sāmpēki tēnē yōna jīksā mārā sāmpēki tēnē ki bā yu dā yu kēn samlō tīki tēnē ki bā yu chēn tīki tā chēnshū sā mā gōma gārās gōngu mārā gōngu rīñchī mī chū gōngu gō rē shē chē tā jī mē tēnsi gārās gōngu mārā gōngu gō rē sō rē.
In the final line, why do the conscientious not depend upon it? Here the conscientious would be referred to those who are conscientious about being careful not to be born in the lower realms. So we can liken this to someone who's walking along a narrow ledge or a narrow precipice. There they will walk with great care, knowing that the slightest of missteps will lead them to falling into great pain. So surely a person in such a situation will be careful, and therefore surely someone who has recognized the possibility of rebirth in the lower realms, they would strive to cultivate bodhicitta.
지산 아주 거기 동안에 녀 먹어야 와서 되기 구월 와 지산 동안요나 안지 디고 말에 냐와다 이다다 진데니기 동아 거기 동아세대 용어나 디고 말와 지산 용어도 탈고 와르스 지산 델야 동안요야기 윤규들이야 zem고 와르 동아들 파 수행지고 와스 지산 제 고바 현장 한 자주심 공부이나 델레스 탈고 와르 지산 자주심 미지미지 자주심 공부를 했어야지 도시 송고를 당해서 자주심 뭐지미지 공부를 자주심 공부 있나 아나 냐마게 디바 사셔봐 차산 디바 달고를 자주심 달고를 해서 다당한테 자주심 공부 있나 자주심에 냠는 제시비 내가 볼야 디바 사바사에도 뉴용깔에 가버려서 제가 되네자 자주심 공부를 해서 제가 되네 바이나 아주 콜윙한 소리야 기투 말에 띵어 동안에 탈그래 이제 자주심 공부를 해서 송고를 다던다.
Meaning here is that recognizing that we do not want to suffer. Never do we experience anything unpleasant and are happy about it. We don't want to suffer at all. We want to abide free of suffering, live with a mind that never experiences any form of pain or difficulty. And as it's bodhicitta that will lead to such a freedom, why would we not cultivate bodhicitta? Why would we not cultivate bodhicitta day and night, ensuring that it is the sole focus of everything that we say, do, or think?
Chabratayana, Savana, Chabrata Loin, Lotena, Chabratawana, Denik Buddha, what in the Yoras and Chabra Shuta, when Dinue Gida, Niso Hakoe, Chabar Yungure, and the Hagone, Buddha, Hagona, and the Chasang Nuele Kev, Nua Chabar, Nuva in a Pandochimbu, Yungurvada, the Inzang the Chisonale, Denik, Chabratangurva, Bendigo, Labraki and Rosine. Chikarana Chingat Lopson, Dennis Chaban, Toronto, Dennis Tumba, Dennis Lodigis, Jangal, Laka, Dennis, said Cabra, Chik to Sidu, me, Ishi, Manga, and Delia, and Chiglara, Dewa, and the Radivano Korongi, Desolia, and the Pandoya, Chiabochi to a Yungur water. Dinashin that Janju Sem said, Manzum. Kashi in the Janju Semsa Kanichi Levina, how Gugomar. I'm sure going on your mother, Janju Semsa Kanichi, Dunda, how Gugomare. Then to get away, Janjusem said, how good the Gas Mambo Gonyo or Janjusem Yahuora said, answer this some good in a Janjusem Kichu, the Buyend, Cantasia, Yoba, thing as a Buddha, which I go to go Marwa. Matu was an Kishiwala Chimbi, Delia, Janjusem in the dinner in the Yora, dinner in the Yorsa, bear down the naked to him, Mambo, the judge, and Janjusem Yund, Sungo by the Dirwada, Janjusem Yund, the Tonsovana, Delia, and the Danya Dumbache, then Yamsu Lango, Asambe, Danya Dumbache, Dumba Shukshamagazi, and the Yamsu Lingio, Yamsu Landura, Yamsu Lena, Rangula Kiurua, Deneza, Janjusim Yundenda, Gansu and Janjusim Yundem, Mabudu Sunguedi, Yumsen Roji Dinerua.
There's a specific reason why the text starts with presenting quality after quality or benefit after benefit of generating bodhicitta. So just like when you see an advertisement for something, the advertisement will present all the benefits of whatever is being sold. And you're seeing the advertisement, the wish arises, I want that. I want to achieve these benefits. And then you'll strive to do whatever is necessary to attain it. Or if one aspires to be a teacher and wants to contribute to society by being a teacher, one will choose a particular university course, study well, so that one can graduate with an excellent degree and get the job that you aspire to. So this is the approach that Shantideva is taking here. Because where we find ourselves as those who have aspiration to enter the paths of the Mahayana, we would all nod and accept that bodhicitta is of great value. We'd all say how wonderful it would be to be a bodhisattva. But that aspiration is very weak. We need to develop that aspiration so that it dominates our mind. It becomes a deep yearning, a yearning that it transforms into a determination to generate it. Right now we may say, yes, it would be wonderful to be a bodhisattva. This needs to be transformed to, I must become a bodhisattva. To do that, we need to repeatedly reflect on these benefits so that a deep yearning to become a bodhisattva, to be counted amongst the children of the Buddhas, arises within us.
Chita Yakure, Sambarmada, Missy, that she would sword, she would lay a chili young Tumdua, Person Diki, and then Kichu, the Yaku Buddha was a hamo with Darwa. China Janjusim Yamlin Che, Janjusim Yamlin, that Janjusim and then Chazan, King and Digi, Chimasunji and Naji, Janjusim Yoko Song, Chik Lama Sosalia, Tsoagi, Mixigi, Chigli, Lama Chigis Kaji, and Jigmi, Mishutaya, that in the Shumira, so that Mambo Yungdua, Dichi, Go Janjusim, and then Digi Pai Kenji, 바치 만나서 전주심 제도 연대나 캐주디게 차상파 진간의 데모를 마선 수치를 봐 샤용으로 봐 샤용도 매 맛에 소화를 마선지 시우직 레진데 미니미시 지게 준비하러서 봐야 되는 용거로 봐 지난데 안주기 나도 신의 되네기 제가 지금 신매원자 안지 지난 약보를 해서 지금 뉴버침바 판도저 약보를 요래서 삼바치마도 안지 미시기 되네기 소화지 용 돼야 용문도 대한 저기 소소기 따지게 연대로서도 차상기 약보직 마신바다 아무거에 따로 제거를 받아서
All of us, myself, and I encourage you to as well, reflect on these benefits. Because we're all in agreement that it would be so nice to be a bodhisattva. But this is insufficient to lead us to actually become a bodhisattva. But to the extent that you do, that all of us reflect on these benefits of bodhicitta repeatedly over a sustained period, keeping them alive throughout, keeping them alive in our minds throughout the day, our mind will start to soften and open, and our heart will become tender. When we merely hear the word bodhisattva, special feeling will arise within us. When you hear teachings on bodhicitta, the hairs on the back of our neck will stand up. Meditating more and more, our heart will open. We'll even cry merely at the thought of becoming a bodhisattva. This way, our relationship towards aspiration to become a bodhisattva, aspiration to generate bodhicitta, will transform and give us the strength and stability of mind to actually become bodhisattvas in this life.
당연히 저기 디네시 다 냠뇨요 바로 스캔의 흉도 진디용도 앞에는 저기 직 시빈로 신나다 규모로 신나 칼라사 직 사오다 직 규모로 지고 조지 용으로 봐 제마 데니기 칼라 마사바이네 데니기 직 칼라디 믹토야다 데니기 기셔 직 시연을 남사 직 카나마 맞추로 내용을 지금 되는 시월선 비추나 가서는 도어디 용사로 받아 지산 니기 녀마 뇨위기 뉴버디기 람사 초월 파시 캔서리 카나마 지 칼라 힘부지 어디는 시월선 비기다 지 카나마 줄래디가지 다 데니기 녀마 초월 뇨마냥한데 데니 줌시라 데니 어디는 시월선 마도 곧 데니실이야 말와 지산 녀마요 조지 용 차이비기 디기 냠용기다 지 녀마 디기 시는 람사 가난 바직 초월 캔살리 카나마 주로 어때 데네지 요르와서 지카서 버지나 데니지 요르다서 배삼도 규모르자 데네지 요르다서 배삼 남사 초월 믹시 소실레도 레디 안 가난 바 주로 레다 캔살 차이도 지송한 저기 지금 냠용토네 데네 연구여 봐 세우도 진짜 데네에서 전주심 냠는지 코로나도 두세 냠용여도 데 전주심 있고 계시도 데네기 초월 믹시지 지금 연구를 봐 전시심 냠는지가 동반이 냠는지 소리야 도시의 코로나적인 냠용이 도시의 참아진 댄댄지 밀레어도 동반이 있고 계시되네 남사 지금 지게 초화다 지게 전시심 있고 시되나 초화 믹스 요약이 내내지 연구를 받아가 저게 어디
Where we do have an experience similar to this would be, for example, a food that you particularly enjoy. There was a time you didn't know it. Then you ate it, and your eyes lit up, and you, wow, this is really nice. And the next time you saw that same dish, what happened? Your mouth started to water. And when you gain quite some experience of this delicious dish, just someone talking about it or being invited to eat it, you'll become excited. Your eyes will light up and your mouth will start to water. So this we have some experience of. And that is what we're looking to replicate here. Because by meditating on first the benefits of bodhicitta and later going through the steps of bodhicitta, the steps of cultivating bodhicitta, those who have some experience of this meditation, when they have the opportunity to hear a teaching on this topic, great joy and delight will arise. And they'll rush to that teaching, clearing their diary, making sure they can receive it, and with joy will do so. And when they have the opportunity, they will make the opportunity likewise to meditate and cultivate this mind ever stronger, because just hearing the word brings tears to their eyes. Meditating opens their heart. They'll be drawn to it with ease. This is what we're striving to do. And it's like this with other realizations too. Those who have some experience of cultivating emptiness, they will strive to receive more teachings, will want to meditate, and will make sure there is always time for this. They will value it, not out of a sense of discipline, but because of the great pleasure it brings to their mind, and especially when it's tied to the goal they know they are coming closer to attaining. So this is why we need to train in this way, in this specific sequence, so that we too can react to the word bodhicitta in the same way.
아들의 저기 나야 전주 샘비인데 누가 데니스 요래서지만 저기 내가 저기 뒤에 메시지 당아 저기 점리다 가와 지도도 갑라 타마들 매바야기 메시도 그래서와 제가 뒤 타메 매 점리다 차상 지도도 갑라 가 취지 받아 매지 받아 매지 받 이유로 제가 디기 매디 마세게 사와 점리다 차상 안티 맞아 점리 맞아 내내야 지가 삼단 당부기 레니 차상 치루고래 세지 삼단 당부만 치니 차상 매치데 타와나지 매바 가야 매바 쓰고 그래서 제가 매딜에 되니게 차와니 그 전부 줘래서 그래 디나신데 장쇼 샘디 니버 디나시 요래 세지 나 되는 마페 두스는 배차 주고 그래.
The next illustration is likening the power of bodhicitta to this incredible fire that destroys all the worlds, everything below the first concentration. A fire of incomparable magnitude destroys all these worlds. So this then is the next illustration of bodhicitta.
데니 뒤디 메신 딕신남 기지 지게 녀버 세퍼르체 디 파연 포도 메바다 잠군 르르데 로단 덴베 노상시에스.
The 14th verse. Just as by the fires, the end of time, great non-virtues will with certainty be scorched in an instant. Its limitless beneficial qualities were explained by the wise protector Maitreya to Sudana.
데니 세도 장주셈 데니 소 장주셈 데기 누바데네 쇼레서 데니 세데 데기 나 간스요레라데 뒤디 메디 뒤타메게 까와지비게 뒤타마 까와지비게 메지비게 아니 취지바네 메지발레도 메지비게 가서 메바레게 메드나시요레서다 뒤디 메신스 그 누바디나시요레서.
In the translation, the first words in Tibetan are translated. It would be something like bodhicitta and a colon. And so here, bodhicitta has been likened to this incredible fire that at the end of time would destroy all the worlds. Here, bodhicitta has been likened to that fire, but destroys great non-virtues.
지산 뒤템에 메디가래 zemlin기다 사다 직도다 강리기보 럽 가네시베네 차상 치진에 타와자에 매바수 안디 맞으면이야 지게 삼된 당보셔야 되니기네 레유디기나 되니기 내기 매 축체위 뉴바디기 치루고래서라 되니기 메들이야 뉴바 되니기 뉴바 지 여바나시 다 장주sem디기 매 다스페네다지 까와지 메나신데 장주셈네지 까와지 메디기 아니 잠링 리게보르잘히 네 차상 두스는 치료바 나신 디바 간시네야 저 네디기 샤네디나 디바니 베손제 장주셈디기 디바 간시네 좀 그래서 그러다 데니 뒤디 메신 디첸남 디바 첨보 디바 충주이네다 인데 디바 첨보까지 사여바 이나야 장주셈 공부할때네 마좀 그래서 베나 가와지위 메디기 nen 차상 치셔봐나지 가야 매버서 셔봐나지 장주셈 공부하네 디바체 디바 충주다 첨보까지 사회나 차상밤 좀 그래서 디첸 남스.
This fire at the end of time This is, or the fire at the end of the eons. Is said to destroy the earth, earth and iron, no matter how strong an object is, even the great mountains, even Mount Meru, everything, including the gods of the first concentration, their homes, right down to the low realms, are all decimated by this great fire. In the analogy, then, what we have in the translation is at the end of time. This then refers to the world that is destroyed, and here in the analogy, these are the non-virtues on the continuum of beings. The non-virtue on the continuum of beings, no matter how great in number or great in strength, are destroyed by the fire, which is here bodhicitta. So the analogies at the end of time refers to the great non-virtues on one's continuum. The fire refers to the strength of bodhicitta. Bodhicitta can destroy great non-virtues, great in both strength and quantity.
기지지기 있어. 장주쌤 기에네 기지지 고명도네 진에 가서래 세퍼치에서도 일단 디바티기 봐 세퍼 매바치 시기리 해야지. 매바수리 좀 차기리서 뭐로다.
The second line, will with certainty be scorched in an instant. In an instant shows that as soon as uncontrived bodhicitta is generated, the purification of great non-virtues occurs. It's not that one needs to abide for a great length of time as a bodhisattva before the purification, before immense purification occurs. It happens in the instant bodhicitta is generated, or from the instant bodhicitta is generated.
지딘나 통주 지거소래 다등한 지딘 용수 자베기 가와 지요데 뒤탐에 메세데 바용도 메지드가네 메레레티네 뉴바 다 메딜레 뉴바 채와지 메메르와다 메딜레 뉴바 채에 메지 메와래 메반자 디나신다 디바가도 치야데르와다 곧 치야데르데 신나로 치야다 메충주 신나 치야다 강보치야 사지 가자감 치야즈 zemli 차단 치투에 메디 가와치비 메디 마도셰 메기 치투고 말와 디나시다 제가 저기 지게 디벳 베냐와 마 지레로 제 니다다 드로다 밀리께와 녀몽 배워야 껴 용거서 냐와를 깨야 되잖아 마냐와 창일 깨세도 레 뱀마서 또 첨부 누가 첨부 거로와 디레 냐와 창일 깨기 깨레 레레 누가 채와지 메로와다 가서 나선을 깨기 마 디브 누가 용야기 누가디 냐와 창이 누가디레 채와지 메로와다 다양한 누가 용야기 귤레들라 녀몽바들라다 냐와 창이 깨기 녀몽바두 디브 디레 채와지 메로와다 디브 삼탄 제사디 디브 채와 디레 메레데 데네 디고 첨보디 매바서라 자유샘 곰바나 깨지지게 매바서 두고 그랬어. 깨지지게 고 매바서 샤고 그랬어. 진짜 누가 매바서 샤고 그랬어. 진짜 자유샘들에 데네 누가 샤고 그랬어. 진짜 자유샘기 누가 데네 줘봐자 자유샘디 인지 면지하도 냠네 제고 그랬어. 그 송걸 받아.
In our world, it's heat and fire that has the most destructive of powers. So when this world is destroyed, when all the worlds are destroyed, it will be fire of even greater intensity than we know in our world. And this is the power of such fire that could destroy all worlds and all objects. That intensity or that power is being likened to the power of purification of the mind of enlightenment, of bodhicitta itself. Just like there is no more powerful fire than the fire that will destroy the worlds, there is no more powerful virtuous mind than bodhicitta. And just like there is no more powerful non-virtuous imprint on our mind than the imprints that can lead to rebirth in the worst of hells, the hell of Avicii, that is the greatest place of suffering that can be found, and therefore that is the destination of the most powerful non-virtuous imprints. Even these even such imprints can be destroyed by bodhicitta. Hence, there's no more powerful a virtuous mind than bodhicitta.
단 자주심기 연대대 신도네 돕침부 차한자 디바간의 신의 남사마 끼치를 맞점샤기 해서야지. 예, 나 되네게 송거와 저기 동안여야디 미 telhalaya 동안여야래 미 tel라 동안여야래 동으로 dunro텔 동안여야래 단냐와라 냐와기 냐함 좁게서 장을 마서나고 동안여하게 차네 그 미러 좁게 시와 지고로와 디나데다 냐와기 동안 두쇼데다 냐와 찬예서야 돼. 다 딜레 저기 동안 채워지 매하러와. 지사 되네 인자다 델레케기 다 동안 영화의 규디 냐와 찬예리케기 동아기기 디바딜레 채워지 매하러와다. 매반자 디 디바디야 전주sem 공부 기지치기 마음에 봐서 두고래 해지래. 지사다지 안 전주 다되네 냐와 찬예기 디바디 가와사고 그래서 내가 되비 녀몽이 사고 그래. 대변이 뭐 컨트롤하서 받아 되는 게지. 이거로다 컨트롤이 디바치셔를 시고로다. 제가 어디니게 사고레스. 제가 대변이 뭐로 시에서 다비야 델이야 안디니게 녀와기기 질레가 디바티기 녀모바 차상기 녀와기기 레사 투고를 베슨 투고 말해. 레 녀모바 간시네 녀와기기 레사 투고를 베슨 투고 말해지. 녀모바 간데스치네 녀와게게 레사 투구리 베스네 투구 말해서 콩도게네 녀와게 레사고 얼마도 녀모바 춘춘게데 녀모바 간데스게베네 녀와게 레사 투구리선 투구 말해지래 녀와게 레사야야 녀모바데 슉 첨부 주고 그래 마도 건 베네 녀모바데 베네 콩도를 마서네 뱀면서 슉 첨부 시부지 안에 지게 고고로와 마도 셰 남사 녀모바 차상게 간데스치네 녀와게 레사 투야게 차고 말해지래 대야 되비 녀모 바래 되비 녀모 맞아 되비 녀모 바 마도 사투고 말지래.
These two lines are presenting the ninth benefits of bodhicitta, which is that in an instant bodhicitta can destroy even the most powerful of non-virtuous imprints. Non-virtuous negative karma that we accumulate in these non-virtuous imprints that abide on our continuum, when they ripen at the time of death, they propel rebirth into the lower realms. And depending on the strength of the non-virtue that ripens at the time of death, the degree of suffering rebirth will be taken. If the non-virtue that ripens is of slight strength, it leads to rebirth as an animal. If it's of middling strength, it leads to rebirth as a spirit. And if it is of great strength, it leads to rebirth in the hells. But even within the hells, there are various divisions of suffering. There are 18 different hell realms. And the one with the most intense suffering is the hell of unrelenting torment, avisi. So this hell of avisi, or unrelenting torment, rebirth there cannot come about in dependence on any old non-virtuous imprint on one's continuum, but only the most powerful. These most powerful of non-virtuous imprints are created right here in the desire realm. There'll most likely be an imprint of intense anger. Perhaps in English we'd say rage or hatred. An imprint, a non-virtuous imprint, only of the most powerful magnitude can lead to rebirth in the suffering hell like avitsi. Not every non-virtue can lead to such a rebirth, nor even a rebirth in a hell realm. There is this gradient. But the most powerful imprints are created here in the desire realm.
재산 델레케와len 바로 되비 녀모치고 그래. 답변해가도 수기 녀마다 수매 감지 가사이를 해. 대수기를 녀모되기 맞을야 냐와 냐와게 되바게 냐와 이다 둔조 맞설게 레지 사사고 말에 레사고 말에 수기인지네. and then also the big had a milky lay sago to go mare. That because Sukampi leo korongi, Nyomo korongi, Kawaki, lay sagers, Sukam the keg lay sagor kinjin. That Sumia come to korongi, the Nyomo badiki kinjin, lay carasawans, dig Sumela keg lay sagomato, and the wall omal ma keg lay sagoma, Nyomo badi. Chisan Sukambe, Sudan Sumia come to Nyomo badiki, Nyomo bayona, the song of the Nyawa ida dundriki alas lesa to Christmas, the Sugi Sagoma, le Tikin Chigoma, Nyawa ida dundrul Paki, le de la Nada Debi, Hada, me, Yawalemba lady, Nyomo, but the Canis calls Debi, Nyomo was cool.
The three lower realms of animal realm, spirit realm, and the hell realm. These are found within the desire realm. So to be reborn there requires karmic imprints created by the afflictions of the desire realm. Afflictions of the desire realm are what propel rebirth in the three lower realms of the desire realm. The imprints created in the form realm will only lead to rebirth in the form realm. The imprints created in the formless realm will only lead to rebirth in the formless realm. So therefore, to be born in the three lower realms, as these realms are in the desire realm, this can only come about due to the afflictions of the desire realm.
Jamgun Lodan de Norsan Shies. Jizan di Payin Bado Meba Sidu, Janju Simgi, Yundin Bado Meba Chiores, and Diso, and the Karishi origin, Janju Semba, and Jambegi, and Gasor, the Norsang said, and the Chekors or Delia, Janju Semba, Shunu Norsan, so Mingunation, Janju Semba, Shunu Norsan said Delia, and Janju Sembegi, Janju Semba Jambegi, and the big Yadang Garsori, Denigi Mongo Chili Betenje, and the Janju Sembegi, Yundendiki do Sun Yore, Essede, Jin Norsan she said, Jamgun Lodan Dembe, Norsan she said, Jamgun said, Jambacombo. And the Janju Semba, Jamba, said Digi, and the Lota Debas, said Digi, and the Suli Shigers, and the Norsan Shunu Norsalia, Janju Semba Shunu Norsalia, and Janju Semgi, Be, Yadang, Sumjus Tone, Duchin, Jangchen, and the Janju Sembi Yundenti to share your essay. The Gawa shares and they share and the Gawa Yores and the Manzuki, as a Tomboku Bedo says, Dinar Pasun your essay, to your essay.
The last two lines in the verse present the 10th quality. Its limitless beneficial qualities were explained by the wise protector Maitreya to Sudana. The limitless qualities of bodhicitta, these were actually a specific list of 230 that were explained by the Bodhisattva Maitreya to the Bodhisattva Sudana. And they are found in the sutra called the Array of Stalks Sutra.
Dinigidan Janju Semba, Dangajuke, Jambas, the Janju Semba, Jambas, the Yawa Jambas, the Yawa Jambasungore. Just not Yawa Jamba de la Dadelia, Kashi, Yawa Jambokora, Janju Semba, says Sungore. Kashi, Anji, me, Shung, Kashina, Yawa Jamba said, Sangires, and the Janju Semba Jamba says yours, and the Janju Semba and the Jamba says your dida. In Yawa Jamba Horon Sangi Re, Sangi, you call it, Sangi German, they call it, Janju Semba Jambas and Janju Semba Sujemba, yes. She don't want it, Jamba said Sangi Re, Yawa Jamba Sangi Re, Janju Semba together, Janju Nive Sigi Nala, and the Janju Semba Cassi, Yawa Jamba says you are, yes, the Janju Semba, yes, on those in the Kavar Chaji Ungore, Sungor, that Kava Sosugi. Shedano, Kilianaro, Janju Semba, Yawa Jamba, Janju Semba, says Sun Kilian and Jigungore. Then Yawa Jamba, Jidan Yawa Jamba, that Zedi, and the Sangiris. Nada, the Janju Sembi, you call the Sangi Jumden, you call and now Janju Nivi Sigi, Sedina, janju ke jamba se jore di janju sembare se odu sungu.
Protector Maitreya is, in some contexts, referred to as a conqueror Maitreya, implying that he is, stating therefore that he is a Buddha. And we also know that the Buddha Maitreya, the conqueror Maitreya, will in the future centuries, turn the wheel of Dharma. But in other texts, Maitreya is referred to as a bodhisattva. So in some contexts, he's referred to as a Buddha, in others as a bodhisattva. So in this particular sutra, the array of Stork's Sutra, Maitreya is referred to as a bodhisattva who is presenting these 230 qualities of bodhicitta to a fellow bodhisattva, Sudana.
Jamba chasan chanchu samba chaya suyo marwa, jamba kashi sanyi, jamba kashi yunde dan dishi yorwa da jamba siddhi, kyabar yor jamba na, chiza chanchu samba jamba siya dan, sanyi jamba siya dan, dinigi yon sigiri. Ina dan anzuki suyo la chanchu samba ki sanyi yi kor, sanyi jumne di kor, dan jik ma chu sungsal ya, an jiki nyamdu du chana jik sanyi liya jiwa suyo da ma, an jiki shen liya, an du shen sanyi ki jinyi labi tuwa shen liya, chu sung ya kab liya, an janshi senpa nyewe se ye, se janshi senpa ye jiong go res. Disi chasan, nyo ngoma la sanyi res, ko janshi senpi kor de tsui tenpa re mato donda la sanyi res, ngune sanyi res. Chasan, ina sanyi jumlen di kor janshi senpi tsui tenpa le bari pe go re, ondi sung go re. 제자다 전주 니베 세이에 코르기 나네 전주 셈바디 타고 전주 셈비 추된바데 전주 셈발 상이기 마샤 전주 셈발라 지게 코르드 추된바레 다 개와 미니 이게 추 가데 이게 추는 슈디간 개와 잠바세야디 상이기 오네라 상이 추된바 슈디바레세 가데 이게 추지 얘네 슈디간 지여로와다 지게 온디 제자다 돈다 닝보라 양은 저기 전주 셈바 잠바 세야지 용거래 내가 아니 다디 전주 예외시기 전주 셈바 잠바 세야디 전주 셈이 추된 바래 동고마라 상예레 에스게 개와 잠바들이 에스 볼다 나디레.
So the term we use the Sanskrit word Maitreya, the Tibetan is jumper. In reality, there are many jumpers. Some will be Buddhas, some will be Bodhisattvas. But when we come across jumpers, or we use the Sanskrit now, we come across the term Maitreya, we should understand it to be usually referring to a single being, and that being may at times present himself as a bodhisattva and at other times as a Buddha. Usually, or often we come across him in the sutras as asking questions of the Buddha. And there he is in the role of a bodhisattva. And in this sutra that is referenced here, he is in the role of a bodhisattva talking to another bodhisattva. So we can understand that at times Maitreya presents himself as a fellow bodhisattva, and other times as a Buddha. But certainly what we can be certain of is the being abiding in the Pure Land of Ganden, or Tushita, who will later come down to our world and turn the wheel of Dharma. That will be in the form of the Buddha Maitreya.
Andenegi da disu shasami kungduye de dol kungdu war donalia gabriela jamba sangire sa sonshayo dan gabriela janju semba jamba sonshayo denegi do mangbona dungorwa dene zadami janju jamba sa de gewa jamba sangire se kheling de donalo kungdu shio donalo sangye de songor de za de sangire sa jna daya ji janju semba le sonyo de kheling de gena dolo kungzu, oje sanji dinalia janshi semba dine songyore, dine songyore, ese, jizan du songyore, je janshi semba re ese aje. On du sene, da dolo ya niga gimi, dolo ya kungdu je du songyore. Da ji, da dolo kungdu songyore digi, Garusungor did go the Janjusimba Sangi Rese killing and the Janjusimba Donalma Sangi Rese when they attach him but Janjusimba Resonadi the Gasore Janjusim Sudum Bari said the Lagores, Janjusimba Sudum Bares Lagores. Janjusimba Donald Sungo Jorwa, the Janjusimoni Resungor Janjusim Sudum Bares. Sudum the Indo Logic, which is Majuna, Janjusimina Janjusim Indo Logic, the Jorwa, Jason Sudum Bas or Jason Sudum Bares, the Janjusim Sudum Basiata. And the Masse Janjusimba said, Jamba said, Sang Magibi never saw Jambares, coming Jambares, Sang Guinea Jambares. Jason Jamba say Ming the Janjusim never saw me the Euro Sang Gibin also yours. Jazana do you go to Shiva Cabrilla, Jamba said Sang Magibi never get Janjusim but Jamba Sungores, Di Remado, that they when that Java Jamba said Jamba de Mare said, on Dusine part Chike Rivaro, Shimjuchi had on Dusine Sungor that.
Maybe to present clearly the lack of clarity to the use of this term Maitreya. Maitreya is that Maitreya sometimes refers to a being who is yet to attain enlightenment, who is a bodhisattva. At other times refers to a being who is a Buddha, and at other times refers to a being who is a Buddha but presents himself or appears as a bodhisattva. So in the sutras, all these three possibilities are presented. So sometimes Maitreya, when you come across the term Maitreya, it will refer to a being who's training to become a bodhisattva. At other times, it will refer to the Buddha Maitreya. At other times, the Buddha Maitreya appearing as a bodhisattva. So all three can be found in sutras.
Sanyi Yokdaso Shuji Sunsha Samsan Mingas Gobo Yaro Sunsha Samsan Sirva. Tisadi Sanji Chu Sunya di Sanji Kurangi Rawanji Sungo Marejirva. Tis Rawan Wayne is Chasa de Dires Sunsha Dimares. Sanji Chu Sunga de Duji Kamna Mebalo Dun Sungores. Tisan Ko Kamna Meba Denichilia Denichi Pandosa dile di Sungorva. Tisan Sanji Membigi Nazile me Nebal Mente me Yashures and the Yashures and the Pajigo Mares. Just a man go to the Jimen Jubu in a never the Caripento Chedu, Dil some never in Nedan Dunch in a men Jigor Mado, Dime Yashures and Jigo Mareserva. On Dinashi, Sanji, you should Sonia, Dimunis to the Dire Yashu Dires and Sungo, Marches come down, Mebo Corona, Pendo Carcedo, near up to the Korea, Ganga said, the Digidubiala, some no Kivichu, the Troyala, Disheno Copando Chestu, Disheno Korea, Dijoy gets some new to some bene, Jisan Deniga some tone, Duji Sanji, Chuson, Duji Kamna, Gabriela, Janjuseba, Sungoeda, Gabriela, Sanji, Sungoeda, the Nena so Yungu Yurwa, Jisa Dina Shindet, and the Sanjiki, Gasore, Dembar. Kasuri, the Dineki, Kashila Datu, Kasu Datu to a Yuba to Sunya Yungore, Datu to a Yomare, says when Dongbani is Ranshin to a Yomare, said, Dinasumba Jungura, Kamna Meba, Chengo, Jimbo Sum Korea, do you come now Meba in the Sungorwa? Jisa Dineza, Diso, and Sanji, Jeza Sanji Rangi Sunya Delia. Session the Labata Nega, Lamachi, which means Survajita. Ni Sungudus and Ali, Deva Yishin, Ni Sungudus and Lamsan Killinja, Yomarda, Duen Liang is a doctor do Mindu Pochos, Jimji, Chebache, Nedine, when is to Tumba Jason decay shows, Mado, Ni Shes on Ali, Deva Janela, Sanja Chimboris, Sanyu Sunvares, killing in killing your Mares, Chezadi, Taxi, Serenas and Taxi. Dembashi do me, Dembashi, Sheme, Seja, Session, the Labertala, Nega, Lamaji, Gushi means, Serni Hendi, 다시 막 우진의 요구를 디세르스는 힐링진의 요구 말 진심주 시우시고 디나시 내 송바레스는 알아야 라마 상계 알아 자치모레스 알아 이시시제 내 송세 함제 평소 다가레스는 힐링 구고 말에 내 송바데 딱다레도 민도 심주체 제바체쇼스 제바체제는 대응위의 수대 강인바데 안도시나 하고 그래스 디제고레 사실 도시나 상예랑기 마 마서 나와 마서나 라와라 마서나 시우시나로 와다
Whilst the Buddha had of course attained liberation, had attained complete freedom, the Buddha could not teach with complete freedom. The Buddha couldn't just teach whatever he wanted. He was confined or constrained by the limitations of his audience, by the specific karmic predispositions, karmic backgrounds and individual dispositions of his varying audiences. So therefore the Buddha couldn't just teach whatever he wanted. He would only teach what would be of benefit to that particular audience. Hence, sometimes the Buddha taught that there is no self, other times there is a self. Sometimes he taught that phenomena are empty of being truly existent, and other times certain phenomena are truly existent. So we can understand this through the analogy of a doctor. A doctor will not just give what is the very best medication, but they'll tailor that medication to that specific person. Moreover, they may need to refine it further, knowing that that person has a hesitation towards following certain types of medical treatments. So the skilled doctor will work within the confines of the capacity of the patient. And this is the case for the Buddha too. So therefore the Buddha taught that his students mustn't merely accept what he is saying, but they must think for themselves. It's just like a goldsmith will examine something that's presented to them as gold to make sure whether it is or not. They'll burn it and they'll cut it and they'll rub it to make sure that this is what the merchant says or not. So too, do we need to think for ourselves, examine the teachings, and in this process of thinking for ourselves, of reflection, we'll come to certainty and thereby integrate the meaning of the Dharma.
다 논단님보랑 저기 다 지켜지는 수시 받은 제사 전주 셈세에 된 유바단 기조연된데 지요레스 다 계속 지와라 쳔비기 제사 강 차상 한 대화되어 버려 동아미 되어 버려 제사 동아디 매와 수야리아 전주 셈 공부를 하바 쉬어 말에 제사 전주 셈 공부 있는 저기 디바 냐마게 디바 톱치 먹어 세베나 가서 어떤 냐마 디바 치우슈 제레스는 가서야 안 셈쇼 샤제 안내지 두시와요 말에스 안 전주 셈 냠는지도 공부하네 안 디바 다루 그래스 당한 저기 되네기 전주 셈 냠는 제바이나 안 디바 사바야 사기 말에스 제사 되네자 아주 강아 담젤에 한 대대는 세트 그래 제사 전주 셈 교연된 뉴바 되네시 요레스 되네자 아주 전주 셈 인지 매지 가서 냠는 지오고 그래 세정 안 소리도 쓰는 거래 되네자 당한 저이네 전주 셈기 연대나 계셔도 야네 되네게 삼다에 되네게 전에 삼다는 전주 셈바디 전주 셈이 규례 계획이 아주나 직 공고에게 냠는 지오하디 다 계신 보러 자고로 와 어디네시 레랑 되네시야 돼 나는 다데데 야와 잠발라 상계다 전주 셈바지 되네 요래 세야디 다지 가르치는 시골에서는 다데디나라 전주 셈바 잼비 세야지 송요로와 지나 전주 셈바 잼비게 안 노상리에도 송요래 세디 지나 전주 셈바 잼바 세야나 아니 기행은 저기는 민계와 잼바 세야나 민계와 잼바 상계래라 전주 셈바 잼바스는 그래 세비다 되네게 지기 도바치 세게 떠나라 디슈바레 디메비게다 야지 제마 경어서 뎁셴바를 슬로나 안디와 제마 전주 셈바레 세야데 되네게 템나라 통시바레 and the Sangires Tonsa didn't Ditukawa Chagido Kaneshi Sambana, or the Negi on to substitute Kaelin that the Negi, Dushin Yore Sambigda, the so Kendo Chidungi or Dushin Shui.
To spiritually develop, to transform our minds, we need to think for ourselves, overcoming doubts, gaining certainty. So hence, I spoke briefly about the conqueror Maitreya, because here he's referred to in this text as a bodhisattva, or in this verse he's referred to as a bodhisattva, because that's how he appeared, how he showed himself in the sutra that is accounted in, or the story that is recounted in the Array of Stalks Sutra. So I wanted to hopefully make this clear, because you will have come across to Maitreya being referred to as the conqueror Maitreya, so as a Buddha, and in other places referred to as a bodhisattva. So hopefully it's a little clearer that that sometimes the Buddha Maitreya will show himself as a bodhisattva. In other instances, it may be a completely different being with the same name, because the name Maitreya or Jumper isn't unique just to one individual. So therefore, for this one doubt that you may have to be cleared up, I presented that. But the many others, these come through repeated reflection, clearing away doubts, gaining certainty. And in particular, as mentioned earlier tonight, Shantideva is presenting the benefits of bodhicitta. So now that we've completed the 14th verse, 10 benefits have been presented. Keep reflecting on these, recalling them throughout your day, in your meditation and throughout your day, so as to take this, as whatever strength of aspiration you have for bodhicitta, to transform that into a deep yearning, a longing to become a bodhisattva in this life, and thereby direct every virtuous activity towards attaining that goal. To the extent that this yearning is sincere, to that extent the causes will be accumulated, the causes to become a bodhisattva in this life. So therefore, reflect on these qualities of bodhicitta, and the one that we looked at in the 13th verse, and now in the 14th, illustrates the incredible power of bodhicitta in purifying non-virtue. This is important for all of us to reflect on, in particular if you feel a lack of self-worth, feeling restrained, or a lack of confidence, or constricted or restrained by one's past negative deeds. Don't allow those to define you. You have the capacity, you have the ability to arise as a bodhisattva in this very life. What you need to do is train your mind in the way that's being presented here week by week. And that possibility can become your reality. Then thank you very much. We'll conclude there for this week. Thank you.